Hey everyone, welcome back. I know a lot of you have been asking about this so-called big beautiful bill you keep hearing about. Some call it the stimulus package, Trump's agenda, the reconciliation bill. There are so many names floating around. But the big question on everyone's mind is really simple. Is there actually any extra income in there for seniors? I've seen this question rolling in a lot lately, so let's dig into it. And yes, I'm going to give it to you straight, without all the hype or confusion. So first off, this bill is down to the wire. It's being debated, negotiated, sliced, and diced in the Senate. But when people ask me, is there extra income for seniors in it? The honest answer is both yes and no. But really? More no than yes. Here's why. A lot of people have seen mention of this $6,000 thing and thought, oh wow, an extra $6,000 in my pocket? But that's not how it works at all. It's not extra cash or a check. It's actually an additional $6,000 deduction on your federal taxes, above the standard deduction. That means it could reduce how much of your income is taxed. So if you're a senior who files taxes and has enough taxable income to benefit from a bigger deduction, it could feel like more money stays in your pocket instead of going to the IRS. But it's not the same as getting a raise or a stimulus check. If you're someone whose income is already so low you don't even need to file taxes, this change does nothing for you. Zero benefit. That's important to understand. There's a huge difference between income and deduction. Income is money coming in. A deduction just lowers your tax liability. So no, you're not getting extra income from this bill. But if you qualify and you file, you might pay less in taxes, leaving you with a little more in your bank account at the end of the year. That's really the best way to think about it. Now, I know some people have asked, why don't they just put in a Social Security raise or something really helpful for seniors? And that would be great, right? But here's the deal. Legally, they can't do that in a reconciliation bill. Reconciliation has very strict rules. The Senate parliamentarian, the referee for these bills, goes through it line by line to make sure everything in there follows the rules. Anything unrelated to spending or taxes that doesn't meet those guidelines gets stripped out. And Social Security reforms or benefit increases, those can't go in. Even if they tried to sneak it in, it would get tossed. Honestly, they could have played a bit of a political game. They could have added a Social Security increase just to get it thrown out so they could say, hey, we tried, blame the parliamentarian. But they didn't even do that. So for everyone hoping this bill would mean a guaranteed bump to Social Security checks, sorry, that's just not in the cards here. I hope that clears things up. I really want you to have the real story, not hype or clickbait. I've seen a lot of people get confused or misled by headlines promising extra income for seniors, when really it's a tax deduction that only helps certain people. It's better than nothing, sure, but it's not a universal raise. And before I wrap up, I want to give a special shout out to I Love Homemaking, who commented recently about reaching out to those Medicare advisors I keep telling you about. They had a great experience, talked through their options, got help for free, and got a plan that worked better for them. I really love hearing these stories. Seriously, if you're on Medicare or about to enroll, don't try to figure it all out alone like my parents did, which was a bit of a disaster, to be honest. These advisors can go through all 20,000 plus plans out there, Supplement, Medigap, Part D, Advantage, you name it, to find one that works for your doctors, your prescriptions, your budget. And it's 100% free to talk to them. So if you do give them a call, let me know in the comments. Use the word chapter so I can find your message easily. I'd love to feature you in a future video, just like I did today. Anyway, that's the real story on the big beautiful bill. No surprise checks in the mail, but maybe a tax break for some. Not perfect, but that's what's in there. If this helped you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who might find it useful, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. I'll keep you posted as soon as there's more to share. Until next time, take care, stay informed, and thanks for watching.